big story tonight at 6 o'clock, the city of Mobile looking at new solutions when it comes to the issue of homelessness. The city is estimated to have a homeless population of about 650 people. Many have no form of identification.
And not having an ID is a big problem. It makes it difficult to get a job or housing. As WKRG News 5's Asher Red reports, the city is looking to use a newly approved contract to confront the issue head on.
Most of us have one of these, an ID card. Now we use it for things like making big purchases, buying a house, going to vote, and even applying for a job. Now some people would argue that this is the key to getting homeless people off the streets.
When you think of a homeless individual, they move from place to place, they lose things, they misplace things, that things get damaged through the weather, this and that.
That's why Mobile Homeless Outreach Coordinator Kendall Young says getting a free ID could be the first step to getting the homeless population back on their feet. To do this, 4 Mobile Police Patrol vehicles will be equipped with ID printers that use fingerprint technology to identify the homeless.
A lot of them don't have the documentation that's needed in order to verify and validate who they are.
David Stewart has been living on the streets of Mobile since November after spending 35 years in prison. Stewart says it's tough starting life all over again.
They give you a 30-day ID coming out of prison. It's only for 30 days.
In his case, that means 30 days to find a job and a place to live. And once that temporary ID is expired, finding the money to pay for a state-issued ID isn't easy.
It can just be one less hurdle that they will have to jump.
The Mobile Police Department has 2 officers tasked with homeless outreach. Both of them will get a printer in their patrol cars. The other 2 printers, according to Young, will be assigned randomly. He says the officers will issue IDs when they come across a homeless encampment.
That's where that conversation starts, with an ID. They don't have to come in and look for anyone. Some people can just get the ID and you'll never see them again, but we want them to get the ID and put it to use, utilize it.
This effort will cost the city $250,000 over a 5-year period. Young says that money pays for the ID printers, the salary of one of the homeless outreach police officers, and tablets to reach an Alta-Point clinician during a mental health crisis. The tablets, which Young says are already equipped in all MPD patrol cars, would not be exclusive to just homeless people facing a mental health crisis, but they would be available to anyone, including the officers themselves.
That creates them the opportunity to be able to do like a teledoc situation.
Young says he plans to have a meeting with the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency in an effort to make the homeless ID a state-recognized ID. In Mobile, I'm Asher Red, WKRG News 5.
According to the National Alliance to End Homelessness, Alabama has one of the lowest per capita homeless populations in the country, with only 7.4 per 10,000 people. However, since 2019, chronic homelessness has risen 71%, and overall homelessness in the state is up 10%. Mobile and Baldwin counties' per capita homeless rate is 21% higher than the state average. The city of Mobile brought Kendall Young on board as the city's homeless outreach coordinator. Young worked with the Department of Public Safety to launch the homeless outreach team. This ID program is one of its initiatives.